I can't wait any longer. I've got to have a go. I've got to do something. The sun's shining, it's 20 degrees outside. It's drying up quick. Got 3 fields here we're going to do. These ones failed, they were winter wheat. So we spent the day yesterday getting the drill on, getting everything ready to go. Just been out and done a seed check. Everything's looking good there. We are going to drill tram lines, so when farmer comes to spray, he'll have clear, visible lines to go to for his spraying. So nice to get going. It's been dry now for like 10 days in a row. Oh, it's beautiful. Everything's drying up just how we want it. Keithy's working at Graham and Martin's trying to get that dry over there. Robbo's out there pulling some up. Davo's out there grass rolling. It's lovely conditions for that at the moment, nice and pliable. So yeah, Davo's out there early doing some grass rolling, getting on all right. Keithy's out there on the Colty-Max pulling up ahead of the drill. Farmer's out there rolling down some of the winter wheat. Where we didn't roll it, there's stones. Yes, lots of reasons you roll the wheat. You bruise the plant. You compact the soil where the roots are, so it's got better contact around the roots, so it takes up nutrients better. You're pushing all those stones in. There's loads and loads of reasons that you will roll down a winter wheat. We didn't get to roll it back end, so there'll be a few stones laid on top here and there, not many. We don't have that many stones to deal with, but yeah, so farmer's out there, he's rolling down those 2 wheat fields by the farm there, hoping to do a bit more of that tomorrow. We're going to make a start anyway. I'm going to get the end ends drilled out and then see how we go. First field, we're getting on all right. Still plenty, there are still plenty of wet patches, but there's always going to be. We're on a tram line here. Let me show you this. So yeah, my drill box is telling me we're tram lining, and my GPS box is telling me we're tram lining. So as long as those two are always the same, I know the tram lines will be in the right place. So you can yeah, you've just got to put your first tram line in, tell this box which pass it is, and then how many intervals in between the tram lines you have, and it sets it all up. It's a lovely thing that. Let's say someone was coming behind me with their first spinner, I could upload, if I had put the field name in and the boundary and everything, I could upload that, and the other sphere American box would pick that up, and Keithy could literally be 10 minutes behind me and be using the exact same lines as I'm using, same wheelings. So very clever stuff. Yeah, just getting used to everything again. They've yeah, the guys here have put me on a new software. Everything just seems to be working a lot better. Got a wet hole here, absolutely painful. Yeah, it's got to do our best. You can see it in the field there, it stretches out. Try and stay off it as much as we can. Come on, tractor. Get the drill in, get the weight off. Yeah, tiny little well in this field. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to carry on tonight or not. I can see there's some wet holes in that field from here, so I might just leave it to the morning and carry on in the morning. I'm sort of pushing my luck come in tonight, but yeah, I've got the drill set up, we've got our depth control set. We've set it pretty nice actually, it's doing a pretty nice job. But I wanted to come and make sure everything was going. We can put on our camera as well. Yeah, so we got seed tank camera, that's a lovely thing. Really like that. Obviously you can see the oats in there at the minute. This plant is Isabel oats. We've had yeah, we've had some nice success with these Isabel oats, so and started off pretty well. So I think we'll call it a day after this field. Start again tomorrow morning. Otherwise we're just going to be pushing our luck each time. Right, got to do some fiddling around this wetness. always put the camera on when things are difficult. Yeah, bits like that, you just have to do your best. There ain't no right or wrong way. Basically, keep the tyres out of it as much as you can. Yeah, it might mean leaving some funny marks on the field, but the more you go in and out of those wet holes, the worse it is. Anyway, I hope you guys can see enough. It's pretty, yeah, I've got the, it's a pretty bright day out there. Anyway, yeah, these kits come with angle sensors. Anyway, I got a feeling my one was going faulty because we're having some weird issues with it, but I have got a spare one in the cupboard. I think I'm going to put it on. The drill's going all right, seems to be. Everything's looking pretty good. Yeah, we're on a yellow line, so drilling a tram line as we speak. And yeah, there's a drain that runs from the corner of that field all the way where that wet hole is. There's a drain under there. Yeah, I think farmer's been across there unblocking it or something, so hopefully that improves that a little bit. Got a muck heap there to spread, yeah, come the autumn. Yeah, the straight line performance is just a little bit, but this feels rough as well, so I think I'm going to find out that other angle sensor and put it on. Anyway, we're going. We're putting seeds in the ground, which is good. That's the main thing. I'll get my thing down. We have to use the arms because the tram lines are set off the arms. So every time an arm comes up, it triggers the next part, the next sequence. So some drills are done on the lifting of the drill, but this one's done on the marker arms. So every time I lift it up, it will change to number 2 on here. And that's how it's done. Arm goes down. Anyway, it's going pretty nice. I'm not going full chat at the moment. You see, I got a problem. I have done one set of wheel eradicators and not done the other. That's very genius, isn't it? How have I forgotten to do that? That is quite something, that. 10 points for Matthew there. I can't believe I've forgotten to do that. So the wheel eradicators go behind the tractor tyres. That really annoyed me, and I'm in a bit of a, I'll have to do it at the other end. Monday morning, well, I say morning, it's midday. We're out on the field. This is M40, we call this one. Yeah, Keithy's been through, pulled the Max to it. Yeah, it's not, you know, it's going all right. Everything's going all right. The seeds are going in the ground. It's not the most perfect of conditions, but it's going in. We've done the one up the hill there, and yeah, I concentrated this morning on that one. And last night we did the middle field there. That went in quite well. A few rookie mistakes to start off with, but we're over that now, I hope. But yeah, I've just done the fiddly bit of this field around the outside. Can't see my mark again. I don't know what it is. One time we will get some nice going where I can actually see my mark. Anyway, we're just about out the ground there. Yes, last night we sort of we did the middle field there. Went in okay. I was sort of looking over the fence. It was, you know, you could just tell it was a bit, yeah, somewhere there. You could just tell it was a little bit iffy. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Oh man, we've had a lovely weekend. Lovely a lovely 7 to 10 days we've had. This week isn't going to be quite so good. We've had a few spots of rain on the windscreen and stuff like that. I think it's going to be just a grey, cold week this week. Keithy's headed up to Graham and Martin's. We had a look at our little field. That's still quite damp, so what we're going to do, our plan was to drill it and then Keithy maybe go over the top of it, but we're I think the plan's changed there. We're going to drill it again in a couple of days time. Keithy will run over it once the top's dry. It just needs a couple of days with the top dry, Multi-Max over top, and then it will drill beautiful. Anyway, yes, so we finished last night, put some seed in the drill. We've just put some in, so you missed that, but yeah, spent an hour just putting the new angle sensor on, and then it tells me it wants calibrating, so we're still running on no angle sensor at the moment, but it's actually doing a pretty nice job. I'm not displeased with it at all, and I've had none of that thing where it just suddenly steers off, but I'll jinx it now. It's been pretty good. Anyway, when we head up to Graham and Martin's, I'm going to switch it over to the satellite, and for the rest of the drilling I'm going to use the free satellite signal, and if it does what I want it to do, which I think it will, we will be doing away with our RTK SIM card. So that will be, I mean, that's more than adequate, that straight on. I hope you can see this scratch mark there. It's yeah, there's marks all over this field. Drilling around the outside, oh man, no matter how much experience you've got, once that line disappears, it's like panic station. Anyway, this box has not missed a beat so far at all. Upgraded it to, I think they're calling it like their second version of the spring update, and it's lovely. It's noticeably better. I yeah, had a couple of issues yesterday, few settings to change, and it hasn't missed a beat since. So anyway, we're going to be putting it on satellite version. I'll tell you, you know, unless you're doing controlled wheel-ins, really, we don't need RTK. You know, we don't need that sort of comeback accuracy for what we do. You know, we're just happy to put seeds in the ground and lay a straight tramline. That's all we want. So we'll see anyway, but I can tell you it's working absolutely beautiful. Yeah, really happy with it at the minute. Got my box, two boxes cross-referencing each other, so once you set a tram line on the field, I can mark it down on the box here. I love that. I just really like that. It's just it's so nice. I can make sure that once you've set it on this screen, you know this box should be telling you the same. So every time we hit a yellow mark across the field there, we should be tram lining. That's the bit in the drill that shuts off a couple of the spouts where the wheels go. So when the guys are fertilizing, spraying, there's no plants there, so they're not damaging the plants. What tends to happen, if you can drill it without that, and farmer will lay his own tram lines down, but you get a lot of greens, a lot of where you keep running on the plants all the time, they don't ripen up, and then when it comes to harvest, you get a heck of a lot of greens. Yes, a heck of a lot of greens in the tram lines, and that muddles the moisture meter up then when you're combining. So anyway, this is going in as well as it can. It's not perfect by any means, but it's going in as well as it can. For it's ever so sticky underneath, ever so sticky, but we'll be done here anyway. Another hour we will be done. I was just telling you guys how happy I was. That was until I looked down at the monitor on the tractor and realised the PTO is not going. So I've just had to restart this field, the inside part, and do it again. And Farmer's here now, so he definitely knows that I've made a mistake, which is always good. He's out here fertilising behind me, and yeah, life wasn't so good. I don't know what happened. All I can tell you is that it did happen. And I didn't hear the fans, I didn't hear nothing. To make matters worse, where I've already been, it's very difficult to see. The marks don't show up. We are getting back to where I was when I realised I've done half the field, not putting seed in, because the PTO switch was on, but but it weren't spinning. I don't know where it shut off. Yes, flabbergasted, don't know. Anyway, I went up the other end of the field on the ups and downs. I could find it on the last time round the field, so I was happy with that, but I couldn't find it going on the ups and downs, even on the other side of the field, so I had to just start again. I am miffed about that. That's an hour's worth of work gone down the window, so yes, that is not what you want. My little gauge on the dash is slap bang in the middle of, yeah, it's just, I can't see it very well. Anyway, my mistake, missed it. We'll probably have to stay an hour later now to make up for it. Pain in the butt, like, massive. I'm just relying on this computer to tell me where to put everything. Oh. Anyway, yeah, farmer will be like, yeah, he's good at his job. Anyway, yes, we will be done. I looked in the seed hopper, full tank. You're just like, please no. That's what it is. These things happen. It's happened before. It happened on the 8S. That shut off one day, and I don't know the reason why it shut off, unless I got off the seat. I don't remember doing it. I'm a bit, well, I do things the same every single time, so I feel like I don't, yeah, I hate it. I hate not knowing why it's turned off, and it would have been, I'm sure it would have been my mistake, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's what it is. Farmers out there fertilising anyway, and this headland's tender, and I'm having to go over it again. He's not going to be happy about that, so that's what it is. Alright, just like that, we're always in a rush to get the next job done. Anyway, emptied the seed out into another bag, got a little bit of seed left over, used about what it should do, so I'm pretty happy with that after I managed to get the fan going. And I suspect what happened there was, if you lean off the seat for a minute, the fan, well, the tractor thinks you're out the tractor, so it turns the fan off unless you've got the handbrake on. So I imagine I leant off the seat for a second and the fan turned off. But anyway, we went back through, re-drilled it. These things happen, just got to crack on. This little field down here is just a tiny bit too wet, so we're coming back for that another day. We're going to go up to Graham and Martin's. I plan to get at least 2 or 3 of the fields done there tonight, and hopefully finish there tomorrow. And then we've got some odds and sods on the way home, and then we've got gyms to plant as well as this little field here. Robbo's been through twice, pulled it up. It'll dry out nice. Keithy will go over across it with the Cultimax. Farmer's already fertilised it. Farmer's already spread the fertiliser on there, so first dose has already gone on. Anyway, we've got a bit of a drive now up the road, which is always a bit of fun. And yes, once we're going up at Graham's, we'll come back. Anyway, got to recalibrate now. There was Darren in that truck. Here we are at Graham and Martin's. We've just calibrated the drill. Not sure if we've got enough seed. We'll see. 213 I think we ended up on a calibration for spring wheat up here. Beautiful sample, I'll show you. We'll start a new video tomorrow. I haven't been very good at showing you everything as of yet. I'm just trying to get myself blimmin' sorted out with everything. Anyway, the dirt up here is another level. Keithy came over and ploughed it. After that back end we had a little dry spell. Keithy came over with the plough. Oh my god, if everything I planted was like this, I'd be the happiest man alive. See me mark clear as day. We're on a curved, this field's curved, so every tram line follows the curve. So first one you can I'm meant to be drilling a tram line here, so the farmer won't have one there. Good job you guys reminded me. I always make a mistake. It's so easy to make a mistake. So easy. God. By the end of today, I will have done one field correctly. We're on the outside. It's beautiful going. Graham and Martin's here. They're putting the seed in for me. They're not a fan of the cameras and stuff like that, which is fair enough. But the fields are absolutely perfect. Keithy's been here cultivating them and done oh my god, ploughed them with that Max on top. I've never seen it look so well. Seed depth is going in perfect, absolutely spot on, and the time is right. And tomorrow we got a nice day. We'll get it finished, I know we will, and it will be a picture for them, and I'm so happy. When the conditions are sandy and you know that it's just so fluffy underfoot, you're not putting much strain on the drill. You know, the drill's going through good going, it's not having to scratch up hard, and the tines don't end up doing so much work, so you end up with less breakages. So yeah, it should be nice. Anyway, we've got 3 little fields down the bottom here. I'm aiming at doing them tonight. We'll see how we go, see if the guys want to stop, and we'll take the big ones down tomorrow. But yeah, I'll show you how deep the seed's going and all that. I think we're about 2 inches deep, and it's perfectly covered over, no seed on top. Oh, it's just a picture. The guys will roll it afterwards. I think there's some dry weather to continue coming, so they'll get it rolled. I'm sure they will, and yeah, it should be a good deal for them. But oh, I wish we had fields like this. So easy, so nice. There's a scratch line. We've got 1 or 2 back home that are, I wouldn't say they're as fine as this, but just nothing like this. Most of the fields up here are like this. There's a couple with a bit of clay content in, but nothing major. It's a lovely job. We've switched over our satellite now. We're on the I don't know if all systems have it, but it's called PPP on here, and it's called Precision Point Positioning, and they introduced it last year. And I found, yeah, we drilled one field over at Alistair's in the winter, and it was blimmin' unbelievably accurate enough to drill with. Anyway, they say it's between 10 and 15 centimeters, but it was better than that. It was bang on. It did not miss a beat. So anyway, we're going to do the rest of our drilling campaign this spring on satellite, and we're going to see how it does. Keeping my eye on my fans. Can't believe that happened this morning. And yeah, all we're missing now is a bit of sunshine, but it's coming tomorrow, so yeah, we'll probably pick it up tomorrow. I'm going to try and get these ones done tonight, these 3 small ones, and then we'll go up on the banks and have a little bit of fun up there. But yeah, everything's going in nice. Bit stony down this end. Yeah, we'll pick it up in the morning. We'll do some checks over the drill, get everything going, get some seed in. I'll show you what the seed looks like. Farmer's doing he's got some hay lorries to load. Keithy's cultivating over somewhere else. Rob's on the chain arrows. Linda and Hazel have been hay delivering all day. The old man's been moving teleporters and stuff around. And yeah, by tomorrow night I want to be done and out of here. So we're into the night again. It's not late, it's only 6:30, but the rain has started. And it's not thundering down, it's just, yeah, the moment it starts sticking to tyres, we've got to get off again. There isn't meant to be a massive amount coming. It's so annoying. It's going in so beautiful, and yeah. Anyway, the ground's pretty dry, so we'll be alright for another 10 or 15 minutes. Apart from that, everything's been going really nice. The steering kit has been faultless, and I mean faultless. I'm so impressed with it. I'm so impressed with what they've done in terms of software. It's absolutely brilliant. Hey, come on, pick the fan up. Anyway, the moment we start getting some mud licking to tyres, we'll call it a day. I was hoping to get, this is the middle field, I was hoping to get the one further on done as well, but if this continues, it might stop us, so that'll be the way it is. Can't do anything about it. We are due a good day tomorrow, so I still think we'll get done tomorrow. It might be a late one, but we'll still get done tomorrow. Yes, just so annoying all the time. There's always weather, it's always. Anyway, we've made a start, and conditions are really nice, so yeah, that's a good, that's a positive, I suppose. Steering kit's working away, doing all the hard work, and yeah, just nice. Right, we'll catch up in the morning.